Welcome to A Great Cooker. I'm Serfronya. These humble ingredients are about to become some incredibly delicious homemade guacamole. And it's not even going to take that long, and you're going to love it. Just make sure you have some garlic, and if you're missing some of these, it's okay. Garlic or garlic powder will work in a pinch. Tomatoes, I have 3, avocado, onion of any kind. I'm going to use green onion just because that's what I tend to have on hand. If you have real lime, that's even better. Squeeze that. If not, I have some concentrated lime juice. Also, lemon juice works as well. Salt and cilantro. Fresh cilantro is best, but dried cilantro will also work. I'll start by cutting open my avocados. Of course, there's new, wow, that is so ripe that the pit came out. I didn't even have to work hard for that one. Let's see how the next one goes. Wow. My daughter asked her to get ripe avocados from the store this morning, and she did a great job. Normally, if the pit does stick and it stays inside of the avocado, you could just kind of use your knife. You can use your knife and stick it in there and pull it out. But it looks like we're not going to have to do that. Yep, that one as well. Look, this, oh goodness, very ripe avocados, and you do want to use ripe avocados for this recipe. Next, scoop out the avocado. By it being so ripe, it comes out pretty easily. And now I'm going to add approximately 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Well, if I had a lime, I would just use all the juice in that one lime. But roughly that equates to about 2 tablespoons. And I don't know if this is a full tablespoon or not, but so I'll add maybe just a little bit more, but approximately. Then mash your avocado until you get it to the thickness or the smoothness. Get it to the consistency, until you get it to the consistency that you want it to be. Not only does the lime juice add flavor, but it also keeps the avocado from turning brown very quickly. Okay, that's looking pretty good. It's a bit kind of chunky in parts, in places. That's how my family likes it. Next, I'm going to chop some onion. Like I said, you can use any type of onion, white onion, yellow onion, sweet onion. I don't know, I just really like green onion. Scallions are good too. I would definitely put scallions in here. In my house, some people like onion a lot, and some just think onion is okay. So I'm not gonna put a ton of onion in here. But I mean, you could put up to maybe like 1/4 cup or 1/2 cup of onion possibly. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that much. Remember, if you don't have fresh ingredients, like I actually happen to have garlic because I went to the store this morning specifically to get some ingredients for my nachos. And I'm gonna leave a link to the nachos that I'm making from scratch. But on most days, I don't have fresh garlic. If you've watched my videos, you know we wing it around here. So if I did not have these cloves of garlic, I would just use maybe about I don't know, maybe like 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. But I think I'm gonna use 1 to 2. I think I'll use both of these cloves. And smash it just to make the peel come off easier. I'm gonna dice these pretty fine. My food processor broke the other day. Otherwise, I would have let that do the hard work for me. So when I'm looking to replace that pretty soon. Given the amount of avocado that I have and the size of these tomatoes, I might not use all of both of these tomatoes, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut them both up, and then whatever I don't use, I can put that with the nachos. I had my son pick out the tomatoes, and they are also very ripe, which is awesome. I have my vegetables cut up, and I'm going to sprinkle a bit of salt, just a bit. I'm going to sprinkle a bit of salt just to draw out the flavor a little bit. You don't have to do this, and I don't always remember to, but you can. I'm going to add about roughly half of all of that tomato that I chopped, because otherwise it seems like too much tomato. I'm gonna add all the garlic. What's that, maybe a tablespoon? And also I'll add all the onion. And you can chop these however chunky or small you want them to be. And to that, if I had fresh cilantro, I'd add a couple tablespoons, but instead I'll add a couple teaspoons of this. And then also I would say salt to taste. So I'm just gonna put a bit of salt to begin with. Remember, I already had put some salt directly in the vegetables. And we'll give all this a stir. Wow, oh, this smells delicious. I wish you could smell this, but of course what you can do is you can make it yourself, and oh my goodness, this is gonna make your whole kitchen smell delicious. Once I get this stirred a bit better, I am gonna taste it. Look at that. It comes together pretty easily. Let me get a spoon and taste this. Let's see. Wow, that is good. It definitely could use a bit more salt. Just a bit. Because right now, it's a little bit bland, and that salt will draw out all the delicious flavors of all those vegetables. I know technically avocado's a fruit, but in the culinary sense, it's a vegetable. Same with tomato. Let me taste it again. I rinse my spoon off. Wow. What I'm gonna do, what I recommend you do, is to let the guacamole set up in the refrigerator for as long as you can. As I made this first, that way the flavors can meld in the refrigerator while I get my other ingredients together for my nachos. Thank you for watching A Great Cooker. Make sure to subscribe for more easy and delicious recipes. See you in the next video.